A lot of people assume that because I became pregnant so young, that it must have been an accident. I became pregnant when I was 16 and had my baby at 17, and yeah, people assumed it must have been an accident, and I don't blame them. That would have been my assumption. But my daughter, Brooke, she's 11, she was very much planned. I was one of those 16-year-olds that thought she was an adult. I felt like I'd raised myself, I'm my own parent, and I wanted a child for the same reason that most parents want a child. Wanting your own family, wanting someone to love, someone who could love you. That's the simple explanation. But I wanted all of that from a young age because I felt like I'd never had it before. When I became pregnant, I was in foster care. I wasn't in contact with my mum or my sisters or my dad. I felt like I had no family. I felt like I had no purpose. My life wasn't meaningful in any way. I wasn't in school anymore. I went to college for like a month and dropped out. I felt like a loser. I felt like I had nothing going for me. I really just wanted a family. And that was selfish. And anyone, I've got to say, anyone that chooses to have a child is selfish. Not saying it's a bad thing, but if you have a child, you chose that. No child asked to be born, you chose that. And what I did was very selfish. I decided I want a child, I want a family, I want someone I can love and take care of. So I became pregnant. And having a child, what I didn't realise it would do though, was turn my life around. Because I was a mess. I was hanging out with the wrong kind of people, wasn't talking to my family, no education. I was getting in trouble with the police a lot. I was just doing loads of silly things. When I found out I was pregnant, I stopped hanging around with this bad crowd. I got straight back into education, never got charged with a crime again. Me and my family started talking again and I have a relationship with them now. And the best thing about it was when I found out I was pregnant, it was never a case of, oh, now I'm pregnant, I have to get rid of this bad crowd. Now I'm pregnant, I have to get back into education. It was, I want to, or I don't want to. I don't want to hang around these people. I want to get qualifications. So it changed my life in so many ways that I didn't realise that it would. And it's the best thing I ever did for me. I genuinely believe if I hadn't have become pregnant with my daughter, I don't know where I would have ended up. It wouldn't have been in a good place, that's for sure. And I'm not encouraging teenage pregnancy, by the way, because like I said, the reasons why I wanted a child so young was purely I just didn't feel like I had that family. And you know, people always say to me, like, aren't you worried that your daughter will get pregnant at the same age as you? And I just think, no, she won't have that need to like I did. Because I know I'm giving her everything that I really wanted.